Okay, this is CPTR 1500, Module 3, and this is Microsoft Word Assignment 3B. These are the instructions for completing Microsoft Word Assignment 3B. Again, we're keying a heading and 4 paragraphs. So the first thing I'm going to do is go into the Layout tab. Click on the Layout tab. I'm going to change the margins this time to wide. So the left and right margins are going to be larger. So the amount of text that will appear on the page will be limited. The amount of text between the two margins will be less. So we're going to change the margins, and also I want to change the spacing. I'm going to leave the spacing before. I want to change the spacing after to 0. I don't want auto. I want it to be on 0. So what that's going to do is it's going to eliminate that space. When I press enter, it's going to eliminate that blank space. Alright, so I'm going to type the heading, press enter, and notice that there is no blank space this time. The space, it does not automatically enter a blank space when you press enter, so it automatically provide that space between the paragraphs. So this time I'm going to have to press enter again. I also forgot to change my take my caps off. Okay, so you can see that we call this word wrap. The software automatically word wraps. It does not go past where you set those margins. All right, so I'm going to start the next paragraph. Well, I have to press enter twice, and then for just a moment, I'm going to go back to the Home tab, and I'm going to turn that show hide back on so we can see what the spacing. You can see here I pressed enter twice because we removed that default extra space after the paragraph. Alright, so the next paragraph is typewriters are so limited in abilities that everyone learned how to format them the same way. And I can attest to that because that is how I learned. My first experience in creating business letters and business documents was on a manual typewriter. And I'll never forget the spacing requirements. Okay, so I've completed that second paragraph. Again, I want to have a blank space between my paragraphs because we do that in business letters, we do that in reports. But because I changed those spacing options, I have to press enter twice. Now, in the regular Microsoft Word, we go to the Layout tab, and you would have styles. No, I'm sorry, it would be on the Home tab, and you have styles options, and you can just click no spacing, and it automatically does it. You wouldn't have to change it to 0 like we did here. Alright, so I'm going to copy and paste this next 2 paragraphs just to keep it from taking so much time. Okay, and you can see here that it has, I'm going to go and change the consistent so that it's the same font. This thing is crazy. And okay, so actually here I need to go and add another, well, it changed it because I copied and pasted this. It actually changed that setting. So we go in and when we go to layout, change that back to 0. Okay, so now I'm going to need to add that space. So if you're keying this, you won't have that, you don't have to do that. But if you copy and paste it from your previous assignment, then you'll have to select the text and go back and change that to 0. All right, so I'm going to leave the show hide on this document. I am going to change my heading. I'm going to apply bold to the heading, and that's all I'm going to do. So we changed the margins to wide, and we changed the spacing. Let me go back to layout, do the spacing after the paragraph so that when you press enter, it doesn't add an extra space. All right, and that is all that you need to do for Module 3, Microsoft Word, Assignment 3B. I am going to save this. I'm going to name this Module 3, Microsoft Word, Assignment 3B. All right, so then upload that on Canvas.